right, Shalom, October 16th, we're about to go live. See, about to go live. Fall of Babylon.
You brothers is ready?
Yeah, we all ready? Alright. I'll call you for real. Alright, everybody, somebody pull up on their phone, whatever you want to go. Brother said, I know he said he had to run to the get his car. Damn, I got my extra. Hey, the brother said he got one.
I got one. I ain't got my scriptures.
No.
Ain't got a sword either. Yeah, I ain't got my sword either. It's all in the car.
Yeah, he got it all. Flip it up. Let me know when we're on.
What's up, brother? Oh, God. I said, way how this tablet shaking, they gonna be like, what's up, brother? Prophesy. Damn hurricane.
So that we on the ice yard, man. It's all good. Hey, if it kind of come out, though, we'll bring it out. Hey, Shalom. Hey, GMS Charlotte back at you with another live camp. Downtown in the city of Charlotte once again, man. That's right. All right. Y'all brothers good right there?
Listen, this lady.
Whenever that come on. Anyway, hey, Shalom. GMS Charlotte back at you with another live camp. With the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shad. Before we get started, we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shad, Hashem, Rakakodash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders and great those who were taught it is true. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring. The house of David that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom. All right, hey, we're at the end of this thing, man. All right, this global collapse, okay, that's taking place right now, it's going to get brutal, man. All right, the supply shortages, we're going to continue to talk about that week to week, man, because that's a big deal. That plays a major role of the destruction of Babylon, as we're seeing, man. Starvation, escalation in food prices, okay? You know, you got a demand of goods. You got these cargo ships in the middle of the ocean just sitting there stagnant, okay? So this thing is about to get epic, man, all right? And they said, hey, pretty much in the fall, which we're in that season now, okay, that this thing was all supposed to come to an end. So, hey, we praying to the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shai, that he bring it into this shit, man.
Right.
All right, matter of fact, before we get that 2 Ezra 16, give me Ecclesiastes 3. Start at the top, and we'll read 1 through 8.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right, so you got to understand what season you in, man. Like it tells you in 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter. Yep. Measure the time diligently within itself. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 2. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up.
Hey, this is the time where everything about America is being plucked the hell up. Yep. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai is uprooting this place from its foundations, man. All right, go ahead.
To pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, a time to heal.
Yeah, hey, it's most certainly a time to kill, man. Especially with the lack of bread and great tribulation, as the scriptures say, man. All right, when things get desperately real out here for these people, man, you're gonna see a lot more of that, man. Hey, crime is increasing right now.
Yep. They have a lack of police. And that's within North Carolina. I see one of the brothers in Raleigh said that Raleigh has a lack of police, man. I did an article months back how Charlotte, North Carolina has a lack of police, man.
Right.
they said violence this year has increased by like 30%. So that people are taking advantage of this lack of pretty much police force out here, man.
Yeah. It just came out from the 911 service department. I guess the head of that department. He announced that, hey, we're in a critical situation because they're running out of people to handle the 911 support system. And then also on top of that, due to these people not working these jobs, they're running out of people to work on the EMS. The people who drive the ambulances and shit, man. So this is a heavy time, man. You know? Go ahead.
Keep going. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 3. Ain't time to kill, ain't time to heal, ain't time to break down, ain't time to build up.
Right, so this is the season. We in the season of what? The breaking down of Babylon, man. All right? Everything about this place is breaking down, man. The economy, the morality, all right, the trust in this government, in the system, okay? Hey, damn near, whether it be so-called Democrat, Republican, they don't trust the president, man.
Nope.
They don't trust these politicians. And you dumbass people out there, you should have been on that, man. Every 4 years that come around, you get the same tired-ass promises, and them niggas never fulfill them, man. All right? They play on your emotions. You elect some wicked-ass devil in the office, and it's the same oppression all over again, man.
That's right.
And you niggas need to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Falling for the same okie doke every four damn years, man. All right?
A lot of people are ashamed of taking that damn juice, man.
Yeah.
Because they saying that what's going on is really tyranny that's actually taking place, man. It was nothing about the hopes that people talk about. It was nothing about that.
Yeah.
It was about crashing in society. That's what it was all about.
And control.
And control.
Because with them doing this, they can dictate pretty much anything they want now, man.
Yep.
You know what you were talking about earlier with the whole supply chain pretty much being cut as long as people stay on juice, man.
Yeah. Somebody get that article real quick. Let's read a little bit of that, and then we'll go back to the scripture. All right? Because Esau telling you, like, look, until you get the poison, all right, we're not gonna bring the supply chain back. Showing you that it's all orchestrated, it's all controlled, man. This nigga, hey, this devil is the wicked, man.
Right.
All right? He's trying to get you people to what? To crack and submit.
That's right.
You know?
Submit to the image.
This is from RT News. It says, U.S. Treasury Deputy Sec warns unjabbed Americans that shortages will continue until everyone is jabbed.
What type of shit is that? All right? That shortages shall continue until everybody takes the poison. Okay? Showing you, man. Y'all don't get it yet? Anymore?
The deputy secretary at the U.S. Treasury has put Americans on notice that the only way to end the plague of empty shelves around the country is for every resident to be maxed. The frank warning came off as a threat to many. Wally, how you say this nigga last name? It says the Biden administration's second highest official in the Treasury Department appeared to publicly blackmail the still sizable portion of Americans who have not been jabbed against the C word.
Yeah.
During a Thursday ABC interview, seemingly blaming them for the ongoing shortages of consumer goods that have led many to mock the president as empty shelf Joe.
Yeah. See? Hey, people all around America are pissed, man. And this is why people are walking out on their jobs, man, because they see the oppression, they see the tyranny, man.
Right.
You know?
And he's getting blamed for all this, man.
Yep.
You got the whole issue with gas, man. You've been seeing everybody pretty much, being mad about that. And what they say, blame Biden when Trump was in office, gas was cheap, man. Now it's getting up to what, $3.19, I think. I seen yesterday up here in Charlotte, man. So Biden is pretty much collapsing America as we speak. These Americans are seeing that.
Yeah. Certain states, gas is like $5-6. Finish that up.
Despite viral photos depicting thousands of cargo ships lined up at the port of Los Angeles, ready to unload their goods, Adeyemo claimed that the supply chain issues plaguing so many U.S. retailers are an international issue and will only let up when a significant percentage of the country has been jabbed.
Then that's not gonna happen. So as you already know, hey, you getting ready to see more rebellion, man. Okay, people not gonna take this thing, man. So it's getting ready to go now. Go ahead, finish that out.
All right. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 4. A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance.
Go ahead.
A time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing.
Yep.
A time to get, a time to lose, a time to keep, a time to cast away.
Yeah, and we're in a time of lose, man. Okay? America is losing on all sides, man. Okay? Hey, we can't wait to see this thing pop off, man. See, our eyes are open. We paying attention to the times, man. We understand what's going on behind the scenes, man.
That's right.
All right? That this thing is about to get brutal out here, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. A time to rend, a time to sow, a time to keep silence, a time to speak.
And that's why, hey, the men of the Lord, the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai are out here speaking. We giving you the warnings, man. We blowing the trumpet and we telling you that, look, hey, the sword is coming, man. All right? Get ready for more mandates. Get ready for more draconian laws. Get ready for this society to literally collapse, man. All right? Get ready for this dollar bill to become obsolete.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Time. Verse 8. A time to love, a time to hate.
Yup.
A time of war.
Is that not the spirit on the people?
Yep.
Is not the spirit of hate, division on everybody?
Yep. Confusion. Stress,
yeah, the stress, people worn out.
lack of trust. Yeah.
People want to take the system down.
Yep.
You know, hey, every time there's a video going into the economy or Joe Biden speaking, you got Edomites on the comment board like, look, we need to go ahead and take America back ourselves.
Yep.
You know?
And they made movies about that, man. You watch that movie, what was it? The Red Dawn. And also with that, what was it called? It was like martial law when they came in and started taking the state away. It was Bushwick.
Yeah.
You watch Bushwick, what was they doing, man? They formed a coup and started trying to take states, man. And that's what you see going to happen, man. In the behind the scenes, they doing what? They arm themselves, man. They getting ready to do what, man? Fight it goes into the government, man. Why? Because that's written, man. The scriptures say they should not regard their kings of princes. You about to see that taking place, man, very soon, man. Especially coming to this dark winter, which is an operation, which is a psyop. When that dark winter starts taking effect, when all these groceries come what? Super high, gas goes super high, people quit more because of the mandates. You're gonna see more anarchy and chaos start to do what? Manifest before your eyes, man. A society near you, man.
The anarchy, that chaos, all the hardship, you know, it's the beginning of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
And it shows forth that America is divided.
Yep.
You see, America is divided. Quick precept. It's Matthew 12 and 25. It says, and Yahweh knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Yep.
And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So how is America going to stand when the scriptures tell you that Babylon can't be healed?
Yep.
How is America going to stand when the Most High said he's going to destroy Babylon?
That's right.
You know, first and foremost, Babylon is imploding from within.
Yup.
You see? And then the destruction from outside of Babylon, which is going to be ultimately the missiles.
Yeah.
See, and the nations fight. But this kingdom is divided. So therefore, it cannot stand.
Yeah.
There's no turning back. There's no building back better, which was the motto of Biden.
Yeah.
There's no making America great again. You see all of that? All of that jargon is to try to push into the minds of you imbeciles to give you some glimmer of hope that this place is going to actually go back to what it once was. But really, the Edomites wanted to go back to the 1920s.
Yeah.
You know, the 1800s. 1612. You know what I'm saying? They want to go. They want to go back to the good old days.
Right.
Truly, you got it, brother.
I got a precept for you. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 19. There is no healing of thy bruise.
There's no healing of thy bruise. Okay? And the main bruise is what? This economy, man.
Yep.
All that goddamn debt, man, that they can't pay back, man.
Yep.
Okay, this economy is finished. Hyperinflation.
Yep.
Okay? They said this thing is going to be for years.
Years
From
to
this
come.
point on up, man. This ain't coming back.
Yep, for years to come. But you got guys that's unloading trucks, saying that damn they getting cargoes that have been sitting out there for like 37 days, longer than that. So what more so this economy, man?
Yeah.
Cause you got an economy that's doing what? People are not working, people are at home, and they're not putting money into the economy. So So that's what? That's raising up the debt.
Yeah. Truckers, they're not telling you that you have all these different truckers around the states that quit.
Yep.
You know, was it 4.3 million?
Yep.
Got that?
Yep, I got that. This is from Time Magazine, and it's dated the 13th of October, going into how over 3 million Americans quit their jobs, right? It says a record 4.3 million Americans, and this is from Time Magazine once again, a record 4.3 million Americans quit their jobs in August across an array of industries, according to a report released Tuesday by the Bureau of Labor. That's the highest level since the agency started tracking such data in the year 2000, and the 6th consecutive month of sky-high quitting rates. So this has been going on now for the better part of this year. So over 3.4 million people quit in 1 month. And there was already, right up above it, it said, as of April 2020, the month of pink slips, there was a rapid spread of the Crown 99, which resulted in the loss of 20 million jobs.
Yep.
But you got the 20 million plus the 4.3 million plus other millions that they ain't tell you about.
Yeah. What, how come they not talking about this, man? This is a national crisis.
I just seen this. It says breaking. More than 100 scientists, nuclear engineers, and others will be fired due to the mandate at Los Alamos National Laboratory. So everybody, all jobs is pretty much getting hit because of their mandate, man. You know?
Yeah, they're about to crash this shit.
Yeah. That's the
You
whole
can't
point.
see that?
Yep.
Go ahead, what you got?
Con. Nahum chapter 3, verse 9. There's no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous.
That's why we telling you people out there, man, you Jakes that are in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai to brace for impact, man. Okay? This is everything we've been prophesying for years, man. We are at that point now where this thing is actually about to happen.
Right.
All right? All the signs are there. Okay? Esau busting out the statistics. He letting you know what's going on. Come on, man.
God, all that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee.
Yeah, all these other nations, everybody around the world that should hear the news of this place falling is going to clap their hands over this shit, man. They're going to rejoice. Go ahead.
For upon who have not thy wickedness has continued.
Yeah, what nation has not Babylon oppressed continually, man?
Yep.
That has met with the sword, man. That has taken resources, man. All right? Changed cultures, man. Pushed democracy. Okay? Satanism. Pushed those lines and dark philosophies, man. Sodomy, man. So what nations around the world haven't gotten the wrath of America? So they're waiting. These nations are waiting for this place to fall, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, quick point. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle unto him,
Yep.
that maketh him drunken also, that has made us to look upon their nakedness.
Right, and that's what Babylon has done to the earth, man.
Yep.
So all these nations, man, they gave them that wine, man, giving them wicked philosophies, man.
IMF.
Yeah.
Knowing they can't pay it back. They give them that debt, they get sent into what you call an economic hitman.
Yep.
Go in there and take away their resources, and then they be on them for forever.
And they set up a puppet in there, man,
Yep.
to further destroy the country, man. You know?
Yep.
Come on, man.
I got more on that debt. Habakkuk 2 and 6.
Yep.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, and how long to him that laden himself with thick clay. That thick clay is the debt. Speaking about America being in debt, Esau being in debt, that thick clay is what's going to be the undoing, part of the undoing of America. You see, Babylon the Great is falling, the scriptures say. And what one of the main reasons? That thick clay, that debt. See, because they can't offset that. They can't pay it back. You know, they can't pay it back. They can't pay it back. So that's the fall that's coming. This great collapse, this fall, is what we get into, which is the fact that there's no hill in Babylon.
Yeah. This is a global catastrophe, man.
Yep.
You finish that out? Go to 2nd Ezra 16. Okay? You got it? Go ahead,
Book of 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria.
Yeah. See, this destruction is going to take place all over the earth, man.
That's right.
All right? We are in those beginning stages, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for our destruction is at hand.
Man, come on, man. Hey, Esau already announced it to you that don't expect to have gifts. Don't expect to have certain foods around these holidays, man.
That's right.
You know? Because that's all people worried about, man. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, all that bullshit, man.
They just want to go back to normal.
Yeah.
It's all party and bullshit for Jake, man.
Come on, man.
That's all they know.
Verse 3, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
Exactly. A sword, that sword is being furbished right now, man. The scriptures say, who may turn it back? Go ahead.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
That's right, go ahead.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Hey, if you haven't noticed, hey, Babylon is falling, man.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Right with Esau.
Right. Hey,
That's how you know.
that was the spirit.
That's how you know who's the king of Babylon. Right there.
The Lord always give you an example, man. God damn.
You better lost that.
Hey, you back to that mouth shot.
Ain't gonna be no getting back up though.
Damn.
Man, I can't get
Hey, you can't make this up, man. Oh, shit. Read that again.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it?
Yeah, fire is sent among you. Who may quench it, man? Nobody. Go ahead.
Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he they may drive them away?
All right, so as I was saying, if you ain't noticed, man, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is plaguing Egypt, man. This is the modern day Egypt, man. This place is being plagued, man, through the economy, all right, with this Crown 99 scamdemic, all right, everything, man. People are losing it. Suicide is, hey, they say the military, suicide is up. I forgot what the percentage was, but people are just offing themselves, man. You know, these Edomites know that, hey, there ain't nothing left in this place, man. You know, and it's a beautiful thing, man.
That's right.
Let it keep going. Go ahead.
May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it had begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Yeah, and that's the missiles.
That's right.
Hey, once those missiles shot out of them silos, it's a wrap.
That's right.
Ain't no turning them back, man. Okay? Which Russia and China have boasted about that technology, man. That's right. That they have far more greater nuclear capability than America, man. Right. It's done. Go ahead.
The mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
God.
A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he they may quench it?
Go ahead.
He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
Go ahead.
The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder?
Hey, that's right, man. Hey, when the Most High allows them angels to manifest and get busy out here, he gonna turn these people to powder, to dust.
That's right.
Don't it tell you Isaiah 66, 15? Matter of fact, give me that real quick. Okay? Yeah, Isaiah 66.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Hey, that's how the Lord coming back. He ain't coming back with peace. We don't know what Bible y'all reading, man. The Lord said he coming back with fire, man. Go ahead.
With his chariots like a whirlwind.
Yeah, what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, man. All right, swing low, sweet chariot, carry me home, right? That's how the Lord is coming back, man. With fire, them laser beams out of them things, man. Go ahead.
To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Go ahead.
Verse 16. For my fire and by his sword will he plead with all flesh.
That's right.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, shall be many, man. It's going to be a high level body count in that time of the Lord's judgment, man.
That's right.
All right? That's why we telling you, man. You better fear the Lord and get right, man. The doors of mercy is closing, man. Think upon the wrath that should be on the that should be at the end when he shall turn away his face. Okay? We ain't gonna be out here warning you too much longer, man. Go ahead, I'll give you back.
2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea rising up with the waves from the deep. And the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also. Before the Lord Yahweh and before the glory of his power.
Yeah, it tell you that in Revelation 7, right? Before the angels bring that judgment, right? He said, hurt not the earth, the sea, the trees. All right? Everything is about to get it, man.
That's right.
That's the wrath of the Heavenly Father through his son.
They say the earth's a real to and fro, like a drunken, man. That's when the missiles hit. When the missiles hit, man, this place gonna get shook up pretty bad, man.
Yeah, hey, we in a point in time where Yahweh Shem Shai is about to give them angels that are on the four corners of the earth, he about to give them the green light.
Yep.
You know, what you had,
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the days come, saith like that shall burn as an oven.
Behold, the days come. This is future prophecy. We are in those days now. Where it said, read it again.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the days come that shall burn as an oven.
Behold, the days come which shall burn as an oven, man. That's future prophecy, man. That's World War III, which you're in the midst of it right now.
Yep.
See, you being distracted with the Crown 99 scam-demic, all right? What your government is not telling you, in the midst of World War III right now, man.
Yep.
All right? Go ahead.
And all the proud ye, and all that do wickedly, shall be stubble.
All the proud and ye that do wickedly shall be stubble. You're going to be turned to dust. Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up. Okay? Keep going.
Saith the Lord of hosts.
That's right.
That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Yeah, that's it, man. Because really, hey, we coming into what? The end of the Edomite, man. All right? We coming into the end of his age, man. Right? You got something? Yeah, you got something. Go ahead, Al.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind.
What's the destroying wind? That nuclear destruction.
That's right.
Okay? That's going to consume all four corners of America, man. Go ahead.
And will send unto Babylon finers.
Yep.
That shall find her and shall empty her land.
What kind of force is going to empty the land of America, man? Okay? Them ICBM nuclear missiles. Go ahead.
For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
Hey, and we seeing that now. It said in the day of trouble they should be against her round about, man. Okay, this place is gonna get hit on every side, man.
Because you got all the militaries from the other nations. They're surrounding America right now.
Come on, man.
What you peons don't pay attention to. Why you think you got different China military in Mexico, China military over in Canada? You're not paying attention to China military over in the Bahamas, man. What you think they doing, man? They got their missiles pointed at America. That's right. Because what America has been doing, rape, robbery, and murder since it's been established, man. And all these other nations, their main target is America. You watch it in the movies, man. Every time you watch a movie, America has an enemy. They want to what? They want to shoot missiles on this place, man.
That's right. And in the movies, who's America's greatest foe? It's always Russia.
Yep.
Every threat is always about nuclear missiles.
That's the spirit. Hey, that's the spirit. Yep. Hey, America is the place of the unwalled villages. Go to Ezekiel 38. Somebody get that real quick. You know? You might as well just start at the top and read down. We're going to hold that 2nd Ezra 16 where we was at. We're going to go back to that.
Ezekiel 38 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
Right. So this is dealing with Russia, all right, in the areas of that surrounding region.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And prophesy against him.
And prophesy against him. Go ahead.
And say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
Right, because the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua has made Russia into a force, man. A force to be reckoned with, man. And that's why they've been boasting for the past 10 years that their technology, their weaponry is far superior than America, man. Their soldiers are, hey, these other nations, they laugh at America's military, man. You got transformers in it, you got women in there. You even got pregnant women in there, if I'm not mistaken. So these other nations' soldiers, they just laughing at this fucking place,
and then the men that's in the army is all weak and fat now, man.
God.
You know? So the whole what's the army logo like, the strong and the something?
Oh, the army is
Strong, proud,
Army strong.
Army strong. That shit out the way now, man.
God.
You know, these niggas weak, man.
God, that's the spirit. Keep reading out.
Verse 5.
Right, because a nation's military makes up its what? Its strength. So these other nations, they see that the strength of Babylon has been weakened. You know, there's chinks in the armor now, man. Now it's time to strike. You know, keep reading out.
Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all with shield and helmet.
Right, that's why you have all these different alliances being formed between these nations, man. Economically, military-wise. Okay, this is the preparations of World War III. Go ahead.
Gomer and all his bands. The house of Tamar in the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared.
And you know what's so heavy too? You have some friction going on with the EU nations, man.
Yep.
You know, you have certain nations breaking apart. You know, going back to what Daniel. You know, those 10 toes breaking up. You know, go ahead.
God, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. That all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
Right. So Russia is a guard unto Iran, man. Yep. You know, because right now the latest controversy, which has been going on for years, is that you have the Ish people over there in Israel. They don't want Iran to possess any type of nuclear capability, man, because it's understood that Iran possesses what the top level uranium. You know, but the thing is, if the Ish people out there in Israel do anything to Iran, that's eventually going to set this thing off. Because Iran is allies with Russia, and just like America is allies with Israel, man. So this thing is literally playing out right before our eyes. Any day now, that's what we've been telling you.
That's right.
We say that all the time. Any day now, this thing could pop off and it's a done deal. Right? Keep reading out.
Verse 7, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Be thou prepared, it's like in verse 8, after many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waiting.
Right, since what? Since 70 AD. The Lord said He's gonna bring us back in that land, man. But there's certain things that gotta happen first. Keep reading.
It says, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them.
Keep going.
Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee.
Right, because what's going to happen is Israel is going to get invaded, and it's going to get hit.
That's right.
Because remember, that land has to get cleansed.
That's right.
Right? You got heathen over there in that land, man. Keep reading out.
Verse 10. It says, thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
And thou shalt think an evil thought, because Russia is going to blow this shit up.
That's right.
These other nations are going to blow this shit up. That's prophecy, man. Babylon is going to be utterly destroyed. It's going to be wasted. Keep going.
And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
This is the land of all unwalled villages, man. This place is wide open. It's not protected like the brother was going into. There's a reason why you got China and these other nations at the borders, man. There's a reason why they got the missiles aimed at this place, man. Okay, this is Bible prophecy. This place is about to get hit.
That's right.
You know? So this is the land of unwalled villages. It's wide open, man. When you don't have walls up, that means what? You unprotected. You open.
You can get that's easy for siege to take place.
There you go.
All they got to do is hit you for your strong points, man. And what's America's strong points? California and New York. That's America's major headquarters of the beast, man. California, New York, and Washington. Once they hit them states like that, it's good. It's easy for the taking, man.
I will go to them that are at rest.
I will go to them that are at rest. Are not these people at ease right now?
Man, they have no clue on nothing that's going on, man. While you got other countries like Russia, for example, you know, prepping their people up. You have, I think it was like last year, 2 years ago, you had Russia doing nuclear missile drills, just in case, you know, that happened. America ain't gave no type of warning for nothing, man. These people gonna all get hit at once with everything, man.
Everybody's content, comfortable. You can still walk the streets. You ain't gotta really wear a mask like that. You know, you able to travel, go on vacation. People worried about the fall coming and celebrating these holidays. They have no idea that this place is at war, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Hey, and to answer that real quick, you know, because you have these people that have no clue that these shortages are coming, man.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling my people, you know, to go ahead and start, you know, buying up stuff, or not buying up, but, you know, just making sure you got your stuff.
Have a little reserve.
Yeah. And they're like, wow, what's going on? You know, showing you, they don't know nothing.
Don't
man.
know nothing.
You know?
Even the news is telling them, but damn,
Yeah.
they ain't even listen. Even at the Crown Royal, ain't nobody wants to hear about nothing else.
No.
It says, I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely,
That dwell safely. Go ahead.
all of them dwelling without walls,
All of them dwelling without walls. That's this place, man. Go ahead.
and having neither doors nor gates.
Having neither bars nor gates, man. You know, imagine that, right? You got a fortress, but you ain't got no walls. You ain't got no bars, no gates, man. Enemy can just slide right into this thing, man. You know? And that's why when they brought out those so-called Afghan refugees over there, they were already telling you that it was a terrorist in the midst of that, man. So you know something about to happen.
They still talking about bringing them over here, right?
Yeah, they already over here.
Yeah, see?
And then on top of that, you constantly see Esau talking about build the wall. You had Trump pushing that build the wall energy because you know this place is open.
Yep.
It's been wide open for a long time. You know, this hole been wide open.
Why you think it's so easy for them to traffic drugs to America,
Right.
man? Out Cuba and all these places, man. They go straight. They go, hey, what you think banana boat's about, man?
Right.
They come over to America, man.
Verse 12, to take a spoil and to take a prey,
To take a spoil and take a prey, that's what these nations gonna do, man. An invasion is coming. Go ahead.
to turn thine hand upon the desolate places
Uh-huh.
that are now
To
inhabited,
turn thy hand upon the desolate places which are now inhabited. Go ahead.
and upon the peoples that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land.
So the destruction is near, man. Okay, what you had, huh?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 21. I'm going to read verse 8. And the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and it's also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter.
To make a what?
A sore slaughter.
So what you about to have out here in these streets is slaughter. You about to have a lawlessness and sedition, the overthrow of the government, which is known in the Bible as the time of Jacob's trouble.
That's right.
Keep going.
It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
Should we then make mirth, knowing that this place says the same thing in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter? Should we then make mirth? Should we be in the house of mourning, or should we be in the house of mirth? We should be in the house of mourning, the Lord said.
That's right.
You see? Should we then make mirth, knowing all these things that are going to happen? The scripture says in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, knowing all these things shall be dissolved. So knowing that the destruction is coming, what kind of mind frame are we supposed to have?
That's right.
We're supposed to be serious minded. I mean, we're supposed to be out here doing what we doing.
That's right.
Repent, getting right. See?
That's right.
Praying to the Lord.
That's right. It contemneth the rod of my son. That's every tree.
Yep. That was it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So that's what's going on. That's what times we are in. We're in the times where it's being furbished. The sword, the slaughter that the Lord is bringing, the sword slaughter is upon us.
Yeah.
But once again, the people, hey, it tells you in Amos 3 and 6, you know, shall a trumpet be blown in this city, you know, and the people not be afraid.
Yeah.
Obviously, the people are not afraid because the trumpet is being blown.
Yeah. People don't understand. It's a war that's about to go on between the unjabinated and the ones that got the jab.
That's right.
They already building the narrative in the media right now, man. So it's about to get crucial out here, man.
That's right.
All right? And we looking forward to it, man.
Right.
And we gonna sit back and eat the popcorn and enjoy the show, man.
That's right.
All right, watch these stupid people kill themselves, man. All right, because hey, it was all the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know? Let's go back to 2nd Ezra 16, man.
2nd Ezra 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
That's right.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp
That's right.
and shall not miss. When they begin to shoot into the ends of the world.
Right. The missiles gonna be shot from one side of the world to the other, man.
That's right.
All right, they got the missiles that can get over here in less than 15, man.
That's right.
All right. Hey, it's gonna be a speedily destruction, as the scriptures say, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
Yeah, and like the brother said, man, these are the prophecies that all the prophets seen, man. Major and minor, man. All right, from the Old Testament to the New, it's all prophesied. They seen the destruction of this whore, man.
That's why John was so sick. When you actually see the destruction, when you see the wickedness, then it lines up with the destruction, you're like, damn.
Yeah. You see, and Ezra was like, he was like, yo, woe is me, who's going to deliver me in this time?
Yeah.
You know? Because they, like I said, you go into the different books of the prophets, they're all prophesying the same thing, man.
Yep.
You know?
Isaiah saw it, Malachi saw it. You know what I'm saying? John saw it. Jonah. They, all of them saw it, man. You know?
I got Isaiah's account right here.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get right to the point. I want to start from the topic right now before we get the spirit going. Isaiah 13:4. It says the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people.
That's the nation's armies being gathered up, that are being riled up for war. The multitude in the mountains, man. Mountains represent major governments. Go ahead.
It's a multitude of the noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together.
There you go, man. So these nations are being gathered together, man. And it's going to happen at where at? In the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. That's right. Go ahead.
The Lord Yahweh of hosts, mustering the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country.
There you go.
From the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh shine and the weapons of his indignation.
So Isaiah said these were the weapons of the Lord's indignation. So what did Isaiah see, man? Did he actually see actual arrows being shot from one side of the world? Hey, these are the missiles, man.
That's right.
You know, they didn't call them ICBM nuclear missiles back then, but this is a description through the Spirit, okay? If you have the eyes out and to be able to see and understand, all right, these are the missiles, man.
Right.
Which all the prophets saw, man. What you had? You got something?
I got
Get it out. To destroy the whole land.
To destroy the whole land. Okay? There ain't no coming back from this thing, man. You know, you got these rich and powerful, got doomsday bunkers and all of that. Hey, they're gonna die in those bunkers, man.
That's right.
This place is gonna be evaporated, man. It ain't gonna be no survivors, man. Go ahead.
I got John's account. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 19. For the power is in their mouth, in their tails. For their tails are like serpents, and their heads were them they do hurt.
Yeah.
And that's talking about them ICBM missiles, man.
Warheads.
The warheads. When they hurt, they're gonna destroy everything that it hits, man. And that's what's going. When these things hit this place, it's gonna, like we said in Isaiah, the earth gonna rock to and fro, man. Come on, man.
Can't make it up. You know, we'll be back at it. You got something?
Yeah. The point it says they had, the different prophets saw the vision of the ICBM nuclear missiles, and this is proof. All right, they got this in the, I believe these are some hieroglyphics that they found. Where actually had the nuke back then, man. So they, like I said, they wasn't talking to you.
And as you can tell when you look at them, those are the ICBM. Those are the missiles.
That's right.
It's a picture of a missile. Come on, man.
I got Joel's account. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Hey, that's the warnings.
That's right.
Blow the trumpet, man. Give the people the warning. Go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in fear when you understand this, man. Because you don't want to be caught up in this shit, man. That's why we out here doing what we doing, man. You know, we making our calling and election short. When the Lord come back, that he remember us and deliver us, man. That we don't get left behind with these wicked ass people that get burnt to death, man. Go ahead.
For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
For the day of the Lord cometh, and for it is nigh at hand. Go ahead.
A day of darkness and a day of gloominess.
A day of darkness, a day of gloominess. Go ahead.
A day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after.
Keep going.
Even to the years of many generations.
Keep going.
A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning.
Right, these are the missiles, man. Go ahead.
The land is a garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Ye, and nothing shall escape them.
Yeah, nothing's gonna escape the wrath of the missiles, man. Any more? That's it?
Yeah,
that's the point. Okay. Hey, that's it. They're gonna be in battle formation. The Lord's Spirit gonna be on these missiles. As you continue to read, it says that these are they're likened unto the Lord's army, man. You know?
The one that Isaiah 40 said they're not going to break their rank. Did you read that part?
No, that was Joel.
Let's read it.
The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 4. The appearance of them is the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
Yeah, that's that power, man. You know? Go ahead.
Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, shall they leap.
Yep.
Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble.
Yep.
As the strong people set in battle array.
The strong people set in battle formation, man. All right? When they come out of them silos and go into the atmosphere and come back down, all right, they're going to be set in battle formation, man.
Right.
You got the missile-guided technology that's upon these things. They're going to hit their targets.
That's
Now,
right.
on top of that, the Spirit of the Lord.
Right.
You know? That's the point.
Verse 15. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 15.
That's right.
The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth.
That's right.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards.
Yeah, it's crazy that you don't believe that. You got people out here that scoff at that, man. When all the signs are there. You know? Go ahead.
Even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
Go ahead.
Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
Man, and that proves that Ezra is back on the earth.
That's right.
He saw the vision back then, and the prophets are back, man.
Yep.
So that's what we tell, and we in that same spirit, like, who gonna deliver us in these days, man? May Yahweh Shem Shah deliver us, man. You know? Go ahead.
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginnings of famine and great death.
The beginnings of famine and great death. What we are in what? The supply chain disruption.
Yep.
We are in the famine, the lack of food and goods. Go ahead.
The beginnings of wars, and the power shall stand in fear.
The beginning of wars.
Yep.
Civil wars, race wars, World War III, man.
That's right.
All right? That's the spirit upon these people, man. Go ahead.
The beginnings of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yeah, what shall I do? What you people gonna do when these evils come, man?
That's right.
What's your solution? All right? What's your answer? All right? Because what the scriptures tell you, give me, was it Proverbs 22 and 3? Give me that real quick. Because if we gonna tell you what a man of wisdom gonna do.
Proverbs 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
A prudent man, all right, a man of wisdom, all right, he foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. How does he hide himself? The spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, through these scriptures, man. Doing everything in his power to get right, to get on the right side of the Lord.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, but the simple pass on and are punished.
And the simple pass on and are punished. That's why, man, we supposed to have crowds of people up here, man, trying to get right, man.
Yep.
But what do these people do? They just walk by, and they're gonna be the ones to be punished. Hey, they didn't consider.
That's right.
You know, we've been out here week in, week out. You got this word going out to the four corners, and none of our people care. Because this word is for our people and nobody else, man. So, hey, man, the ones that have the wisdom to see this thing, man, just continue to get built up, man. Continue to pray to Yahweh Shem Shah that you have that covering in the time of judgment, man. All right, let's go back to that.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment.
Right, and you damn right this thing is going to be repetitive, man. All right, because, hey, this is the time we in, man. Hey, you got to warn Jake over and over again, man. Hey, you can't just tell Jake one time. You got to keep letting them know. Our people are very absent-minded people, man. Very forgetful, man.
When you go into the scriptures, the Lord is repetitive. He says the same thing over and over again in different ways. Some of them it's the same way. So you can't get on the, oh, y'all talk about the same thing. If you read the Bible, you're going to read the same thing over and over again.
That's right.
That's because all it is with the scriptures is the prophets are quoting what another prophet said, man.
Exactly.
That's what you see it taking place when you read the Bible, man.
That's right.
Verse 20. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness.
That's the point. But if we read it again.
But for all these things, they shall not turn from their
Here it
wickedness.
is, all this shit happening, man. You in an economic collapse. You got the Crown 99 scandemic. All right, this food shelves are empty, man. All right, the morality is done. All right, there's no hyperinflation. There's no building back better. None of that. All these things going on, and niggas still gonna be niggas, man.
Niggas trying to be cute and shit.
Come on, man. That's why you deserve what you gonna get. Go ahead.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Keep going.
And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
And that, are you not seeing that?
Yep.
Read it one more time.
Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Go ahead. Can I speak on that real quick? Hey, they're going to think themselves to be in a good case. What's the reason why? Because these victuals, people can go to the dollar store, they can go and get a lot of things real cheap, you see? And so they don't think that, hey, well, you know, everything's pretty good. Hey, when it comes to eating at places, they can still go to certain places, go to the dollar menu, you know, they ain't got to worry because, hey, it don't seem like that's too bad, it's going on too bad. But beneath the surface, you got all hell brewing up. See? So the people think that really, well, this ain't really that bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Got a real quick before you spoke. This second Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And certainly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be certainly be found empty. That's right. Just hey, as the brother was just going into, man, all these places that you can go get your little lobster dinner and your goddamn dollar menu. Guess what? They're running out of supplies, man. The food chain has been cut off.
They're running out of staff.
They're running out of staff. All this thing is like the brother bring out, it's gradually falling before your eyes, man. So the Most High is using gradualism, man. Just like he took out the Canaanites, when you read in the book of Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, he's gradually doing the same thing to Babylon the Great, man. He's cutting out the food supply. He's cutting out the workers. He's cutting out the money system. Everything is falling before your eyes, man. Right. That's why the scriptures say Babylon the Great has fallen, man. It's falling, man.
I got something real quick. Hey, this is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 5, real quick. All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 5, and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 15. It says, "So it shall be a reproach and a taunt, and instruction and astonishment unto the nations that are round about thee, when I shall execute judgments in thee, in anger and fury, and furious rebukes. I, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, have spoken it." Verse 16, my point. It says, "When I shall send upon them evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction."
The plagues. That's the plague starting, man. He said evil arrows of famine, man. That's when these plagues are starting to hit this place, man.
Yep. "When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. And I will increase famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread," man. And you see, that's heavy too. So not only you got the famine, all right, but you got the people who are supposed to work these jobs, they quitting and getting laid off.
Yep.
You know? So hey, we at that point. You have something?
I got something.
What you at?
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 9, verse 14. "For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thy heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth.
That's right, man. Yep.
For now I will stretch out my hand, that I may smite thee and thy people with pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth." Verse 16. "And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up, for to shew in thee my power, and that my name may be declared throughout the earth."
Yeah, so that his name may be declared throughout all the earth. Because the scriptures say the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed.
Yep.
So that's how you gonna know that this is truly from the God of heaven and earth. His name is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Right.
For you people that don't know that. You know, it used to be a saying, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. That's when you gonna know that this gotta be from God.
Hey, man. Hey,
see? Oh, you got something?
It's very spiritual.
that's right.
Last night, I was just talking to the brother I was talking to. It's spiritual. I was watching a movie last night. It's called Many Saints of Newark, man. And when you watch that movie, it's basically about Tony Soprano and Jake, man, in the Depression. And when you watch that movie, how it started off, anarchy, chaos. It was around the 60s. They was rioting and protesting, man. There was a lot of things taking place, man. But at the same time, they had this little poetry thing. And what was Jake saying? "Wake up, nigga. Wake up, nigga." That was beautiful, man. And he kept, and throughout the thing, that's when Jake came to his senses and he tried to start helping his people. But at the same time, it's always, the Lord has always done what? Try to tell the tribes to wake the hell up, man.
Yep.
Wake up and look, be circumspect, and look what times you're living in, man. Like it says in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, man. Hey, be circumspect. The times they're living are times of evil, man. A lot of bad things about to take place here in Babylon the Great.
Because Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep.
Man, it said that during the time, as the elder brought out with Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter, man, it's a time for the season and purpose under heaven. What is the time now? now. We're in the time of prophecy, man. And what is this prophecy bringing forth? The spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, bringing forth the plagues, man, bringing forth the fall of the kingdom, man.
But now is our salvation nearer when we believe. Nearer than when we believe.
Now is our salvation nearer than we believe. So we in a time of the return of Yahweh Shai. Like Apostle Harcourt this year, the hasten of his coming, man. Hasten the coming of Yahweh Shai. And what is happening? These prophecies are popping like popcorn, man.
That's right.
So we starting to see that Yahweh Shai is on his way.
That's right.
The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Cast off the works of darkness, man. You need to separate yourself from the cares of this world, man, and get in tune with the scripture. The scriptures say be occupied in prophecy, man. You need to be meditating on these scriptures day and night. When you meditate on these scriptures, that's you supping with the Lord and actually seeing that this thing is at its end, man.
And it's heavy, real brief before the brother keep going on. Yahweh Shai said that the kingdom come not by observation. Meaning the Lord don't want us to just sit around and wait for him to come. Hey, get busy, do the work. You know, be occupied, right?
What do you say? The harvest is plenty, but the
Labors are few. Yeah. Lord said, occupy till I come. That's what the brother's speaking about. Hey, this is time to come back into the ministry, to come back to the truth, to come back to your heritage.
That's it.
Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to be a nigga? Why would you want nigga heritage? You know, why would you want that?
What is that?
Yeah.
That's nothing but a destruction of life, a destructive lifestyle, man.
Right. Finishing out, it says, and let us put on the armor of light.
Put on the armor of light, man. The armor of light is Yahweh Shai, man. That's right. Hey, it said, this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, but men love darkness rather than light. Why? Because their deeds are evil. This is why people don't want to return and come back to the Heavenly Father, because they know they out here doing some wicked nigga shit, man.
Right.
They know they doing nigga shit behind the scenes. So what's the Lord doing? He's revealing the wickedness through the what? The Spirit of the Lord. Prophecy, man.
Feeding to the brothers. This is the book of Sirach, book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarry, turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
Yup. Hey, stop fucking around, Jay. This shit over with, man. What you trying to hang on to this place, man?
It's through. This shit is through, man.
You know? Fuck your whack ass blunt. These trifling ass women. You know, your job, you ain't making shit. You know?
Hey,
Like,
speaking of the, you know, how Drake pretty much get his shit out. I seen something that was pretty much saying that they're warning people that if you're gonna deal with a woman that's been jabbed, man, that you gotta wear rubber. You know, that right there, that's one of many examples why you should get this place. You gotta get out of here, man. Yeah, they say if you're gonna deal with a woman that has the jab, make sure you wrap up, man. Which, you know, that's within itself.
Hey, we brought it out before, months ago. There's women that's not dealing with men that they ain't got the jab. This is the type of what's going on, man? Come on, how silly is this shit? It's through. You gotta go, bro.
It's the book of Sirach. The book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
That's right.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thine security thou shalt be destroyed.
And many people are going to be destroyed in that false sense of security.
That's right.
You know, because things haven't hit crisis level in their eyes, but in the news and all that, they letting you know, like, hey, we are at that point, man. They even telling you, hey, make sure you kind of, you know, have some food in reserves, you know, stock up on medicines, make, you know, like it's out here, man.
They even telling you to do that, you know, to hide that for themselves, because they're having people that came out with something saying that if you know somebody that's stocking up more than usual, to report them to the government, man. So you guys completely come out of this place, man.
Yeah. Got to, man. Let's finish out some more of that.
2 Corinthians 16 and 20 again. 21. Behold, this woman shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Yup.
Sword, famine, and great confusion.
Great confusion. Everybody's fucking confused, man.
That's right.
Damn government is lying to them. Biden lied to your ass. You can't trust these doctors. They sold out. You know, they want to give you the juice. You know, hey, they get kickback from that shit, man. So everybody, hey, we're in a system that can't be trusted, man.
Yep.
Which is resulting in mass confusion. You know.
Hey, you said it. Bring it up. This is the book of James, chapter 3, and I started verse 15. This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly and sensual and devilish. It's talking about the ways and philosophy of Babylon the Great, man. For wherever envy and strife is, there is confusion. There is confusion in every evil work. As the brother said, man. Whereas envy and strife is, there is confusion in every evil work. And that's Babylon the Great, man. Yep. That's what you see taking place, man. Everything in society is just damn confusion, man. You don't know, the people don't know their right from their left. They teaching the kids false doctrines in the school system. They setting up the snares and traps for Jake soon as he's born, man. They telling the women to be empowering themselves, that they're better than the men to be what, feminine. You got a confused society that we living in, man.
Yeah. This is all the product of the wicked ruler, man. And it ain't a coincidence. A couple of brothers brought it out. But on all the high level positions in government, hey, the 1948ers got those positions, man. Of course. You know what I'm saying? They was bringing it all out, man. It's nothing but the ish people that run America, man. Yep. And that's not a coincidence, man. Yep. You know? So you already should know what time it is, man. Yep. You know? Let's go back to that. Let's finish that.
Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
Yep.
And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
That's it.
And the dead shall be cast out as dung. And there shall be no more man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
Yeah, we're coming in a time where certain cities and states are going to be desolate, man. Yep. Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yep.
The tree.
You seeing that now by people getting fired for not taking a Vanessa, quitting the jobs. You ain't got nobody working, man. Which also is what? That's set up to crash the place. Yep. To crash this place. Go ahead.
The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them?
Yep.
The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them?
That's why we in the midst of labor shortages. Yep. Go ahead.
For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another, and to hear his voice. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the fields, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves, and in the clefts of the rocks.
Keep going, huh?
As in the orchards of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so in those days shall 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom.
The virgin, a young woman, shall mourn by having no bridegroom. Go ahead.
The women shall mourn, having no husband.
Yeah. Because hey, we coming into that draft. Yep. What these men, any of these women gonna get drafted to World War III, man.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.